Hello, welcome to another video segment by We Prepare Now. What we're going to do today, we're going to go over a product review, which is in the description. But before we get to that, real quick, especially if you're in the Indiana or Indianapolis area, a little bit about us. We teach CPR first aid classes to different businesses and various institutions around the area, but we also have the site where we have different preparedness items and trainings, and these are typically free to the community. All you got to do is stop by, check out our schedule. We're going to be expanding more and more. We want to do what meets the needs of the forum and the group. So come by, check us out. It's at www.wepreparenow.com. Just click on the banner at the top where it says forums. Join in the discussion or just check out the trainings. We're going to be slowly adding those as the group grows. We've actually got a meeting getting ready to start where we're going to go over some basic CPR skills. But future meetings, we're going to have first aid, more advanced first aid, splinting, bandaging, trauma type situations. We're going to move into food preparations, dehydrating, different types of food storage, into bringing in some local experts here in the community to maybe have some trips where we can go out in the area and look at some different plant life, talk about alternative medicines, food types of skills, and that types of survival situations. So again, come by, check us out, but on with the review. Okay, we're going to review the Powerdome. It's the Wagon Tech Powerdome portable power source, 600 cranking amps, 400 watt inverter. Now I'll tell you this, can you get a better unit? And the answer is yes. This is not the highest end product, but let me tell you something about this device. It's still available today, same configuration, same style. Prices are in the $60 to $80 range depending on where you get it. I got mine at Fry's Electronics, a great store here in the Indianapolis area that we have available. And you can find better units. This is actually 4 years old. And just to give you an idea, we're going to go through some of the specifics, but I use this constantly. And as you zoom in, you're going to see nicks and scrapes and some of the stickers coming off a little bit. And that's because this is something that I use a lot for a lot of different types of applications. This is a piece of equipment that I think should be a primary piece of your preparedness supplies. Should the power go out, this is going to have enough power to be able to power some small portable devices, electronics, laptop computers, things like that, to help things seem like it's not quite so bad. So again, another great preparedness item that's good to have. What we're going to do, we're going to zoom in just a little bit and I'm going to go over some of the different features on this model. Okay, I'm going to zoom in, and forgive me because I'm kind of working backwards here the way this is. But as I told you, this thing is about 4 years old. I have used it multiple times, and I haven't charged it up since the last time, probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And you'll see even after that many years, I am still shooting right there in the middle is the 100% range as far as the charge and what it's able to keep. So that should tell you something about the quality right there. So some of the other options that are available, zoom back out just a tiny bit. It's got obviously the LED lights that are on the front, and it's got the switches for the turn on. You've got your adapters for cigarette lighter. So if all you have is some different types of cigarette lighter adapters that you're going to be using, it's going to give you that option. As far as 12 volt DC, I'll show you on the back, it's got a converter or an inverter that we could use as well. As far as the switches, you'll see you've got the work light, very bright work light. Again, that's going to last for hours upon it. I mean, more than you're going to be able to need in an emergency for a light. It's also got the compressor. This compressor is a good compressor. It has not failed me yet. It is a 260 psi. Basically, that compressor can air up anything you're going to need. Your adapters for that, for the actual air compressor, are on the back. There's a compartment that pops open, and that's got all your air hoses and your different adapters that you can put in there. As far as the inverter options on the back, you'll see you've got a safety switch. When you turn that on and off, what that's going to do is give you access to your jumper cables. Again, I'm not going to tell you, those come in very handy on cold mornings. The last thing you want to do, fire up another vehicle and be jockeying vehicles around in the driveway to get something jumped. That's going to do the job you need it to do. Again, with the air compressor built in, we talked about the inverter. The inverter is a great option. Standard 110 plug goes right in there. It's going to give you plenty of power. Obviously you're not going to be able to run your refrigerator or anything off that, so don't think it's going to be the save-all. But it is a good quality inverter. 400 watts, so you're going to be able to run some of your smaller things, radios, again, laptop computers, stuff like that. You should be able to charge those batteries back up to where you're going to have access to whatever you need access to. As far as the size on this, obviously very portable, easy to pick up. Just give you some basic measurements, looking right at about 10 inches across. Basically same thing going up, about 10 inches going up. And then as far as its width, probably about 7 inches or so. It's got some good padding on all the corners. I think that's what saved it. I've actually dropped this and it is not broke yet. We talked about when you turn that on, actually you'll hear that fan. You might be able to hear that. It runs so low, the fan, but there's a fan that's going to help keep that cool while the inverter is running. It's got a fuse to help keep you from overriding the system, which again, very simple. Fuse you get at any of the stores. I have a couple of those around. Something I do as well, this did not come with it, but I just keep a lot of different adapters with the unit. A power line strip that's got different types of cell phone adapters that plugs in, a small battery type of charger, so you can actually charge the unit on the go off of a car battery if you wanted to, or convert things over. The different types of nozzles if you want to fill up all kinds of different devices. So that's something you can always add on. I just keep that strapped around the handle. But this is a great device. Again, the name is the company is Wagon Tech, which again, is that the most high quality company in the world? And the answer is no. Has this lasted for me? Yes, it's done its purpose. It served what it needed to. It's the Powerdome 600 cranking amp 400 watt AC converter with jumper cables built in, ability to air up your tires, basically power on the go in any type of preparedness emergency. So great device that's going to meet your needs. As always, if you have any more questions, please come by. Check out our website, www.wepreparenow.com. If you're in the Indianapolis area, that's where we're based out of. We do some free classes around the community where we go over some different types of skills, advanced first aid, water purification, food storage, preps, what have you. Basically, we work off the needs of the community, and we're growing more and more day by day. So come by, check out the website, click on the forum banner up at the top, join the discussion, or just check out the dates of our training. Drop us an email if you want. All our contact information is online. Ask a question. If you want me to answer any more questions or expand on this video, if there's something I didn't answer or a question you have before you buy it that you wanted to check out, again, just swing by the website, drop us a line. Our contact information is there, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Across the fields of hope where millions died and patriots screamed for better lives for future men, the pursuit of happiness and dreams. Watch the flag be torn to shreds, the Constitution left for dead, and tell me of this dream called liberty, 'cause I can't see the freedom for the free.